Today, folks, I've come to the Lake District. I'm just a few minutes away from Lake Windermere. Why have I come all the way up from Dorset to the Lake District? Well, it's to show you something a little bit different, a little bit alternative, if you like. I'm here at a place called the Wild Boar Smokehouse and Grill on the Wild Boar Estate, which is like a little luxury kind of retreaty type place, I think. And inside here, they've got one menu item that I think is going to surprise, amuse, delight. We'll see. I'm looking forward to this. Let's get inside and find out what it is, shall we? So I've come inside and been seated. Really, really friendly staff so far. And I've got to tell you, I love the look of this place. Beautiful old building, but they've done it really nicely. It kind of looks rustic, but very, very clean in the way it's done. Nice tables, lovely table settings. It looks stylish. It looks classy. What else I like? Look at this behind me here. Can you see that? Like a bit of rock face that's built into the building, which I think is pretty cool. As long as it doesn't collapse on me, we'll be fine, won't we? I mentioned in the intro, folks, I'm here for something alternative. Greeno can do alternative. I mean, look at me. Is this green? No, it's blue. Is it a hoodie? No. Is it made by the North Face? No. You see, I can mix it up, folks. I can mix it up. And so can these guys here at the Wild Boar Estate. Because here we have their alternative afternoon tea menu. You see that there? Alternative afternoon tea. Now, what can be alternative about an afternoon tea? We all know what an afternoon tea is. You get a little stack of things, don't you? Little finger sandwiches down the bottom, maybe a scone, little bits of cake, that sort of thing. And let me tell you what's alternative about this. It comes with soup. It comes with cod cheek, fried chicken, rosemary seasoned fries, even a hot dog. This is not your regular afternoon tea, is it? The little sandwiches are gone, sent out into the wilderness and replaced by all sorts of hot, yummy things. Well, hopefully yummy, we'll find out, won't we? You've still got a scone, you've still got little bits of cake and whatever. But have you ever seen an afternoon tea with pork scratchings on it? Because I know I haven't. So what I'm going to do, get that ordered, it'll come with a nice cup of tea, and I get to have a nice little drink with it as well. So maybe I'll get a glass of fizz or something, treat myself. I think I deserve it. It's going to be costly. The whole thing is £39.50, but is it that expensive? I mean, if you go for afternoon tea in a nice hotel, it's going to cost you at least that much, if not more. And if you go somewhere really, really nice, it might be double or treble that even. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to trying this. A little bit different, but we can do different, can't we, folks? What a lovely start, folks. I've been brought my tea over. There we go. Big pot of tea there. And it's Tea Pigs tea they're using here. So it's not cheap, that. It's not cheap. And look at this. A little glass of Prosecco. For ladies who lunch. And Greenos who afternoon tea, apparently. What I do like about this place, I mentioned it feels kind of stylish, and even down to the water glasses. You've got a nice kind of tumbler here. And the milk is served in this beautiful little bottle. That reminds me of back in the day in primary school. We used to get those little bottles of milk until Maggie Thatcher took them away. Don't mind that really, because I didn't really like milk back then. So, let's make a brew now. Are you going to go tea first or milk first? Tea first or milk first? It's that lifelong, age-long debate, isn't it? I'm going to go tea first. That way, you can see what colour it's going to be when you pour the milk in, can't you? Look at that. Good-looking brew. Most of it in the cup, some of it on the table. And a splash of milk. Doesn't need much more than that, I don't think. There we go. A good looking brew for a good looking man. See? Why are you shaking your head, cameraman? Be nice to me, come on. Oh, a rather nice brew, even if I do say so myself. Chin chin. Delicious. Okay, so what do we have here then?
Alright, we've got pork scratchings, we've got applesauce to go with it.
Ooh.
We've got the chicken with the barbecue sauce just fried in the bucket over there. Then we've got the hot dog, and then we've got some fish to go with the curry sauce as well. We've got a soup which is red pepper, and then a cheesecake up there, a chocolate tart, and some scone with cream and jam.
Wow, that looks like a proper feast. Thank you very much. Excellent. Wow, folks, look at this. Beautifully presented again. Really nice, innovative use of this wood to make the kind of cake stand. And I'm going to spin it around so you can get a little look around the back, because you haven't been able to see that. Look at that hot dog. Look at that pork scratchings. Oh, chicken, there's cheesecake, there's tarts, there's soup, there's all sorts. Oh yeah, cod cheeks in batter, curry sauce on here, chips. Can you even see me behind this? Hello? It's big, isn't it? It is big. Wow. I don't know where to start. Let me take some time to consider where I'm going to attack this from. I'll be back to you in a second. There's only one place to start here, I think. We have a red pepper and tomato soup here. With a little bit of cream in there. Looks like some basil oil or something on the top. Soup's a starter, right? Look at the spoon and look at the bowl. It's almost the same size. Here we go though, let's give it a try. Nice consistency to the soup. A little bit rustic, not completely blitzed. And a very nice flavour to it actually. The tomato is the prominent flavour in there, but it's not like a sort of, your Heinz cream of tomato. You can tell this has been made properly. Fried chicken, come on. Let's try that next, shall we? Don't know what sauce we've got on there. A cherry and bourbon barbecue sauce, according to the menu. Sounds intriguing. Let's get my fork and pull a piece out of here. Oh, quite a big piece, look at that. And there's another one in the bucket there still. Looks pretty good, I think. Pop that down there, out the way. So much cutlery comes with this thing. I've got 2 spoons, 2 knives and a fork. I guess that's because we're going to be using one of the knives for the scone a bit later on. Chicken looks decent. A little bit of crisps to the coating. Cherry and bourbon, this barbecue sauce, it says. For me, the chicken could do with a little bit more of a crisp on the outside to be a real fried chicken. It's a little, not soft, just could be crispier. But the sauce has got quite a nice amount of sweetness to it as a barbecue sauce goes. And that's a really very nice flavour. Greeno approves so far. What's next? Dun dun dun! The pork scratchings. I mean, it's more crackling than scratchings, really, by the looks of it. Whoa. Looks proper, though, doesn't it? And to go with that, there's a little pan here with some applesauce within. Pork and apple. Classic combination. This is going to be salty and sweet, all mixed together. And what are we looking for here? The crunch. Oh, I think that's a crunch. That's proper, that is. Well, turn it round so I'm not double dipping into there. That apple sauce is really tasty. It's pureed up. Kind of almost looks like baby food, doesn't it? But the sweetness of that is what you get first. Cameraman's getting excited. He's looking forward to trying some in a minute, I think. That is cracking. I'm not a big fan of pork scratchings, like in a pub environment with your beer or whatever. But that I would have, no problem at all. Hot dog time. Look at that hot dog. The bun it's in cannot contain it. Does that mean I'm going to make a huge mess when I'm eating it? Almost certainly. You know me, guys. Ooh, look at that. Nice little branding on there from the place, the Wild Boar Estate. We have crispy onion on there. We have mustard. Good Lord, get the word mushroom out of your mouth, Greeno. What is wrong with you? This is a Royal Boar beer onion on top, whatever that means. I'm just going to eat it. Don't care what it is, really. It looks great. Python mode. My goodness me. The snap in that skin is perfect. The American mustard is a great compliment to it. The crispy onions on the top, they add the texture and a little bit of onion flavour. And the bun, soft, bouncy. Again, probably a bit like me, soft and bouncy. Yes, yes, cameraman, we know. That is banging, I've got to go for another bite. There's onions underneath too. Yum, yum, yum. What haven't I tried from the savoury items? Hiding away here. Battered cod cheeks. They look inviting too. Come here. There's mushy peas underneath. There's mushy peas underneath. Or crushed peas at the very least. And to go with these, we also have, if I can reach it, curry sauce. It's like a chippy experience. Let's get these peas going on. Nicely crushed. Mint in there too. Made with fresh peas. Or, well, not fresh peas, not mushy pea peas. Probably frozen peas. Do you know what they remind me of? A nicer version of Nando's macho peas, which I really like anyway. So, this is pretty cool, isn't it? Into the cod cheek. A cheeky little number, if ever there was one. Good crisp to the batter. White flesh within. And straight into the curry sauce. Boom. Wow. Slightly sweet and not very curry spiced curry sauce. It's just a gentle one. But it is tasty. Do you know what it needs to go with? A chip. We don't need to talk too much about that, do we? Nice enough chips. And that's the savoury items done. Very alternative, I'm sure you'll agree. No cucumber sandwiches in sight. Time for the sweet things now though, folks. Come on. On to the sweet items now. So we've got a dark chocolate and raspberry tart, a blueberry and lemon cheesecake, and a scone. Say scone or scone? I'm a scone kind of person. Sultanas in, clotted cream and jam. Now, the big debate will come about the scone, won't it? Is it clotted cream first or is it jam first? I might just surprise you with that one. So, let's bring over the cheesecake. Now, regular viewers of the channel will know my favourite cheesecake comes from Jim's Cheesecakes in Wimborne, not too far from where I live. How is this going to compare? It doesn't look like a cheesecake I would get from there. You have the fruit compote, the actual sort of cheese element, and just a dusting, by the looks of it, of what would be a biscuit base. Interesting take on it. Oh, it's thick and gooey And pretty indulgent looking, I think. Let's get it in my gob. Very, very creamy. More creamy than cream cheesy, if you know what I mean. The blueberry part is nice. Not getting a lot of lemon. I expected the cheese element to be really well infused with lemon. And it's not so much. Now, how is this dark chocolate and raspberry tart going to match up to the tarts I've had before? It looks beautiful. It looks really rather good. Maybe we'll be refined and use a fork, or maybe we'll cut it even, so we can have a little look inside. I've got a spare knife still. Here we go. Take a look inside there. Oh, that's chocolate mousse in there with the raspberry. Ho, 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 ho. Do you know what? Let's get this up and into my face. For those of you that don't have Translate on your YouTube app, that basically just means it's blooming delicious. Dark chocolate and raspberry, classic combination. A little bit of sweeter chocolate in that base. Oh, yes, please. Yes, please. Right, now the debate time. We have my scone. How does it pull apart? Pretty nicely. And like I said, there's a big debate, particularly in the areas of Devon and Cornwall, about where you put your cream and where you put your jam. I have an easy solution to this, because I don't really like clotty cream very much. So I tend to just have the jam. I will put a little bit on for the effect of the video though, so you can see what the cream is like. Very, very thick and rich. Thick and rich, eh? I think I might be one of those two. Which one do you think it might be? I'll give you a clue. It's not the second one. So there we are. We have the cream and we're going with the jam now. And I've got it all over the table because I'm a mucky pup and you can't take me anywhere. Gotta say, that does look good though, doesn't it? But it's gone, not me, I mean. Oh, that is a very nicely made scone. A little bit crumbly inside, good bake to the outside. The jam's delicious. And it is dripping down everywhere. And I'm going to get in a mess. And I'm going to get it out of my top. And I don't care, because it's tasty. Wow. I'm a happy boy. Only one or two little things where I think they could have done slightly better. But I think we're good. I'll see you outside, folks. I'm going to try and keep this fairly short and sweet, folks. You don't need me to go through each individual item in the minutiae of detail, do you? Safe to say, overall, pretty enjoyable. Take a look at the building, though. It's a beautifully designed building, lovely floral arrangements. Really like it. Then you walk in the front door, greeted by a lovely bar, into the restaurant, and everything's really well set out, tables well spaced, really clean and fresh looking. Loved it. And that little cliff face that was built in, you see that? That was cool. Lovely little feature, you know. Service very, very good. No issues there whatsoever. In fact, on the bill there is a 10% service charge. I'll talk to you about that in a minute, and no issue paying that whatsoever. On to the food. A couple of things need a little tweaking, I think, just to make it perfect. The cheesecake needs a redesign. Get some more of that biscuit crumb on there and maybe layer it properly like a cheesecake. What else? The chicken. A little bit more crisp on that, please. The curry sauce. Up with the spicing. So that it sort of gives you more of that chip shop feel maybe with the cod cheeks. Other than that, really, really rather enjoyable. £39.50 for that afternoon tea. I think afternoon tea, generally speaking, is a little overpriced because it's just a bunch of sandwiches and some cakes. This is very different, and things like the hot dog are great. What's also great is that it's set per person. So you can go in there, not just afternoon tea for two like you get in some places, you can go by yourself. You can go as a 3, and it's no problem. They just multiply it up by however many people you got. I like that, nice touch. Tea was good, a glass of Prosecco with it, all included in that £39.50. I think that's more than fair. When you think you've got the soup, you've got all those snacky bits, you've got the cakes, it's almost starter, main, dessert really, isn't it? 40 quid for a starter, main, dessert in somewhere nice like that, with good ingredients and a glass of bubbly and a cuppa thrown in. You'd pay that all day long, wouldn't you? I would, certainly. So we have the bill here, in total, £43.45, inclusive of that service charge. More than fair. More than fair. £43.45. No issue at all. I've got to give it a score. A couple of things, like I said, need tweaking, but pretty good all round. I'm thinking about a 4.3 out of 5. I think that's fair. I really enjoyed it. Would I come back and have it again? Yeah, I would. No problem. I mean, it's a long blooming drive from Dorset, mine, but if I'm in this part of the world, why not? Something a little bit different. You could bring your partner, you could bring your mum. Nice little treat afternoon, isn't it? Right, where are you going to find me next? Who knows? But what I'd like you to do is click a thumbs up if you've enjoyed the video. Take a look around the vault, and don't forget to click the subscribe button, ding your bell for notifications, all that good stuff. And wherever I am next time, I will see you then. Bye for now, folks.